Hi there, this is Bryce from Backstage Events Catering. I'm on location right now and I'm going to show you how to make vegan cheesecake cups with pomegranate syrup. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so first things first, I've got 16 ounces of pomegranate juice, which is unsweetened, and I'm going to go ahead and boil that down until it's a nice and thick syrup. So I've got some crackers here that are unsweetened and they are gluten-free, about 2 ounces. Now go ahead and put them into the food processor here, and I'm going to add a little bit of erythritol, which is a natural sweetener that's getting very popular these days, and a pinch of cinnamon for some nice flavor. Let's go ahead and pulse that. Now this is going to be the base for the cheesecake cups. Nicely granulated. It's basically like a cheesecake crust that's going to go on the bottom of these little cups here that I'm going to put the cheesecakes into. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is make the thickener for the cheesecake. Since it's not a dairy product, and I'm not using gelatin, which is an animal byproduct, I need to thicken it with a little bit of cornstarch, and I've got approximately 4 ounces of almond milk right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into this nice cute little pot I've got. I crank the heat up. Now as soon as that comes to a boil, I'm going to add the cornstarch. Okay, we've got a boil going on the almond milk. I'm going to go ahead and add some cornstarch to it, about 1 ounce. All right, now we're going to make the cream cheese filling. I've got 16 ounces of vegan cream cheese. It actually has a very good flavor. Over here, we've got 16 ounces of cultured coconut milk, which is very popular for vegan yogurt eaters. Let's go ahead and put this into the mixer. Get all that in there. I'm also going to add 2 ounces of powdered erythritol, which is that natural sweetener I was telling you about before. Now the reason why I'm using powdered is because it's going to mix much better and it will come out with a much smoother effect on the palate when you're eating your cheesecake. The mixture is nice and smooth, and I'm going to add that thickener that I made before on the stovetop. Get this going. Needs a little help here. It's an old mixer. Our pomegranate syrup is almost down to its consistency that I was waiting for. I'm going to add the erythritol sweetener, keeping the sugar-free action. Now, this should only take a few minutes for this to cook out. I'm also going to add about 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice to give it some punch. All right. Like I said, that should only take a few more minutes to get back down to a syrupy form, and my dishwasher is not going to like me too much after he sees that pot. I have transferred the pomegranate syrup to this pot just to let it cool off a little faster, and I put the other burnt pot by the dishwasher and ran away. No, just kidding. So I put this in here, and then I'm going to let this cool off and put it into a squeeze bottle after it's cold. Okay, I filled the cups with the crust. Now it's time to put the filling in. Just scoop each one. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for the syrup and the pomegranate seeds that I'm going to put on top of the syrup for garnish. The squeeze bottle thing didn't work out for the pomegranate syrup, so I've put it in a Ziploc bag, old school, and cut a little piece off the corner there so we can try and decorate this. Now there's going to be pomegranates on top, so it doesn't really have to look that pretty. Last but not least, I'm going to put some pomegranate seeds on top just for an extra little garnish. And there you have it. Easy, delicious vegan cheesecake cups with pomegranate syrup. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and vegan.